All right, we are going into the final heat now. Just keep in mind that this final heat is full of the top 12 teams as far as score goes, at least coming into this event. And this is heat number 6. We have CrossFit Albuquerque, CrossFit Central out of Austin, Texas, CrossFit Fairfax, CrossFit Fort Vancouver, CrossFit Invictus, CrossFit New England, CrossFit Omaha out of Omaha, Nebraska, CrossFit Performance, CrossFit Rockford, CrossFit Vancouver, Gorilla CrossFit, and Oregon CrossFit Dragons.
There they are setting up behind their courses now. They're all getting ready right now. This is the final heat of this event, so this is going to be impressive. They got some big names in here. They got Ricky Fausto in there with CrossFit Omaha, CrossFit Central. I mean, you see those guys on the side all the time.
That's Jeremy Thiel's gym.
Yeah.
Carrie Kepler, his sister.
Huge gym. I think I saw they have like 500 members or 700 members or something crazy like that. That's another thing. What about those gyms where they have so many people to choose from?
Right.
Or those smaller gyms like, you know, at Apex, I think they only have about 80 members or so. And being able to pull that number of good athletes out of that small number, again, programming.
Yeah.
You know, luck of the draw.
Yeah.
What's it looking like?
Diet, nutrition, everything else. There's a good shot of CrossFit Omaha, Libby DiBiase and Ricky Frausto there. The girls are wearing the white tank tops with black shorts.
It looked terrible, by the way. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. This is CrossFit New England, Heather Bergeron's gym, and affiliate, I should say. CrossFit New England. The guys, and this is CrossFit Invictus right there. There's Michelle View. You see them in the green T-shirts, and
looks like Sage there in the front.
Plaid shorts. Oh yes, Sage Bergner.
Yeah.
Daughter of Mike Bergner, very well known on the Olympic lifting certs. One of the SMEs from that we have advantage to take advantage of their knowledge.
CrossFit Rockford.
CrossFit Rockford in the was that blue camouflage?
CrossFit Vancouver.
CrossFit Vancouver.
Gorilla Fitness, CrossFit Montclair.
There are just some monsters.
Those are some big guys in that group.
Oregon CrossFit.
The Dragons.
And they're so humble.
Girls are
so
in the
humble.
black tank tops for Oregon CrossFit. And
I'll tell you what, Invictus with their green shirts, when those guys come to an event like this, everyone in the crowd, like their entourage that they bring, all have the green shirts too. It's a giant mob. they back their team huge. They back their athletes huge.
Okay, so we're under the 2-minute warning. We've got CrossFit Albuquerque, CrossFit Invictus that you're seeing right there on the screen. Sage Bergner and Michelle View, who have Sage competed with her team last year. Michelle View competed as an individual. We also have CrossFit Central, CrossFit Fairfax, CrossFit Fort Vancouver. There's a list, a good shot of some of the Invictus supporters right there in the crowd.
There it is.
Battle tested, unbowed and unconquered. All right, we also have CrossFit New England, CrossFit Omaha, CrossFit Performance, CrossFit Rockford, CrossFit Vancouver, Gorilla Fitness, and Oregon CrossFit Dragons. There's a good shot of CrossFit Vancouver.
All right, 1 minute. Athletes move up. Athletes move up.
Final minute countdown for this one. So we breaking 3:15 in this one? What do you think?
Definitely, without a doubt. One thing that I am seeing a common thread, the better teams with the better
Remember,
scores.
you stay standing until after the go, then you bend down.
You're not going to say has better outfits, are you?
Have better outfit. What I mean by that is it's easier to distinguish who they are because of their outfits.
30 seconds. Judges kneel.
CrossFit Vancouver right there.
Couple seconds to see if we get any false starts on this one.
10 seconds.
Sage, there's the lifter. It's going to be interesting to see who does on the deadlift
3,
and then on the overhead.
2,
Yeah.
1, go. Final affiliate heat of the day. Here we
I
go.
see some bent arms on some bouncing there. Wonder if those count.
Dave just said that's the final affiliate event of the day is what he said.
Oh. Maybe he let a
There's
little cat
clue.
out of the
Maybe
bag on that
Maybe
one.
I'm reading into too much to what he says, but I'd be paying close attention to whatever Dave said if I'm an affiliate.
I would
member.
too.
$30 seconds.
Wow, hammering.
And you can only expect that from these teams at this point in the competition. There's CrossFit Omaha right there, Ricky Frausto's
20
gym.
seconds.
And that weight is that you're witnessing there is 174 for the women. There's CrossFit Central
10 seconds.
out of Austin, Texas. And the men's weight is 263.
3, 2, 1, rotate.
Okay, those first team members are going to get a 1 minute
Looks like
break.
Ricky's hopping up.
Frausto,
He's so strong.
He is
You know
strong.
what? I mean,
He's only-
I'm impartial. I like wrestlers, and you
Yeah.
can tell the wrestlers when they hop up there.
Yeah.
It's not because of the mohawk.
20
Or the
seconds.
big muscles.
They just don't stop, man. They're
Yeah.
just machines.
There's CrossFit Rockford with the blue camouflage or tie-dyed. I guess it
Seconds.
is.
30 seconds.
Tank top. CrossFit New England there. He's taking it slow but steady. Hasn't taken a break yet. Hasn't let the weight stop. It's been in constant motion the
10
whole time.
seconds.
That's exactly what you want. Every rep is going to count.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you figure if you get
rotate.
one rep every 3 seconds or so,
Yeah,
that's a decent clip right there.
right. To give you the top 5 in this competition up to this point, CrossFit SoCal is hanging on to that lead with 38 points. Brethren CrossFit, 42 points in second place.
20 seconds.
In third place is CrossFit New Zealand with 52 points.
Sage.
Fourth place, CrossFit Castle Rock with 53 points. And fifth
30
place,
seconds.
CrossFit Sky with 54 points. Got to get to the bottom of that squad. I'm not that pistol.
I
Not
didn't
sure
see
if those
those.
are counting.
I didn't see those either.
Oh, he's going with the
20
cross
seconds remaining.
under the foot. Grab the heel technique that I'm sure that you employ yourself.
10 seconds
It's only
remaining.
when I'm breakdancing.
Well, that I want to see.
Rotate.
After this, and I'm not sure exactly when, but we will go back to the Masters. Once again, we have Masters men 50 and age 50 and over. We've got 15 of those athletes. We've got women that are 50 and over. We've got 15 of those athletes that will be coming up later on in our broadcast.
20 seconds.
If you are just joining us, I'm Justin Judkins with CrossFit Radio, here with Bill Grunler, owner
30
of
seconds.
CrossFit I almost said Invictus.
Do not say that.
Smack me
God.
upside the head, I'm sorry.
There's no
CrossFit
green on
Inferno.
me.
CrossFit Inferno.
20 remaining.
And you are watching a live broadcast, first time ever of the CrossFit Games. This is the 2010 CrossFit Games, brought to you
10
by the
remaining.
CrossFit Journal. And there's a good view of this entire workout.
3,
Two different
2,
components to this workout.
1,
You're seeing
rotate.
the graphic there on the screen. Max reps deadlift, you get a rest 1 minute. Move on to the next station, max reps pistols. Alternate legs each time. Move on to the next station, you get a rest for a minute. Then move on to the max calories on the rower. There's Libby DiBiase in the background. And then the second component begins where you have to establish a 1 rep max, touching
20
shoulder to
seconds.
overhead with as much weight as you can for each of the 6 athletes. It's all going to get totaled together, and we're going to get a
30
final
seconds.
score.
Well, you can see someone right there rowing super, super fast. Well, not anymore, but again, that rowing, they're looking for max length on that cable,
20 remaining.
and how hard are you pulling out, not necessarily in and out with that cable.
10 seconds.
And you can establish different damper settings too. I'm sure that that's up to each individual athlete.
Yeah.
3.
Again,
2,
how hard do you want to pull?
1.
Yeah.
Rotate.
Or how many times do you want to pull?
Right. See CrossFit Rockford in the blue and white tie-dye tank tops there. Ricky Frausto's gym, CrossFit Omaha. The guys are in their skins.
Say Sage is setting up at the bar.
Okay. CrossFit Invictus there in the green on the left of your screen. We're at 5 minutes and 23 seconds into this WOD. Very long pull on the rower, right to the
30
chin
seconds.
there. CrossFit Central, there's Ricky Frausto right there from CrossFit Omaha. One of 2 owners of CrossFit Omaha. They've got the, I don't know what you call
20
those
seconds.
shorts. We'll say board shorts, how's that?
I like it.
Okay.
Speckled board shorts.
Speckled. Other members of CrossFit Omaha,
10
Libby
seconds.
DiBiase,
Should have
white tank
rested-
top, just had a baby
resting.
6 weeks ago.
Isn't that amazing? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
3, 2, 1. Rotate.
That's where the baby was.
It doesn't look like there was any baby there.
No.
She needs to write a book. This is what you do
Yeah.
after you have a baby.
Yeah,
But she was in such great shape beforehand, too.
exactly. Once again, we're seeing some athletes employ going behind the head to go overhead, or excuse me, behind the
20
neck, on the
seconds.
shoulders. Getting your team member to help you get that weight back up. If you're
30
at home,
seconds.
you're going to see some red plates here in a minute, and those are each 55 pounds. Those blue plates are the traditional 44 pounds that we all know and love. The black
20
plates
seconds.
can be either 10 pounds or 15. The yellows are 35 pounds, and the greens are 25 pounds. And they are sharp-looking plates.
10 seconds.
They say CrossFit, 2010 CrossFit Games on them.
3, 2, 1. Rotate.
Fittest
on earth.
CrossFit Rockford right there. CrossFit Omaha going overhead. He's going to shoulder that weight and put it right back on the rack for the next guy to go. Now, there is a time element here, Bill. They don't have all day to get this 1 rep max.
20 seconds.
In fact, when the last athlete of their team gets off of the rower, they will have 2 minutes to complete the 1 rep max for each team member.
30 seconds.
But they have that whole time for their team to make their way up to the bar.
Right. Had some tied PRs
20
today at
seconds.
315. That's the most weight that's been put overhead so far by Josh Barrett from Front Range CrossFit. Tied his PR today
10
after
seconds.
completing the first component of this workout, which is rather strenuous, I might add.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely taking a toll on the legs right there. When your
3,
legs are shot, your
2,
core is shot,
1,
how are you supposed to put
rotate.
all that weight up overhead?
Yeah.
You lost your foundation there. But the fact that he was able to do that, I mean, the fact that he was just, well, I was hoping for 300. Anything over that was gravy.
Right.
300?
Yeah, you
That's a
really?
lot of weight.
You kidding?
Yeah, I'm just hoping to get to 300.
Right. All right, we have had a change in the leaderboard, and if you're watching these stats, you can see them on scores2010.crossfit.com. CrossFit Fort Bragg in first place with a mere 24 points. CrossFit Wilmington, second place with 29
30.
points. CrossFit Atlanta in third place with 36 points. CrossFit SoCal dropped from first to fourth with 46 points. And CrossFit Apex coming in fifth place with 46 points. So Tanya Wagner and Josh Wagner proving that they can do it not only as individuals, but also as a team.
10 seconds.
Now, those scores that you just read there, Justin, they aren't including these guys that are going right now. We have to wait till we get their scores, get them added up. But that's the thing about this board, that the leaderboard that we have on the computer here on the game site is it's constantly updated. So as we get their scores, it all gets inputted from the judges to the scores truck, and then they get it out. All the tech guys get it out to everyone to see.
20 seconds.
We're giving it to you guys as live as we get it. You guys can be doing the same thing on your computer.
9 minutes and 27 seconds into this workout. There's Ricky Frausto again going heavier than 225.
30
Neil
seconds.
weighs about a buck
235 maybe?
45.
Strong.
Very strong. And he is used to competing as an individual as well. CrossFit Invictus.
I believe he was 1 out in his regional. I think he missed it by 1 place.
Okay, there's Michelle View addressing the
10
bar. She's gonna take a
seconds.
nice deep breath. Get strong and tight through the core and go.
Here we go.
3,
Gorilla CrossFit,
2,
or Gorilla Fitness
1,
right here.
rotate.
Oh,
2
and he
minutes
got it.
remaining.
Not sure
Brandon
what that
passed
weight
it.
was, but I saw some blue plates on there and some black ones.
Yeah.
275.
275 is going up. I don't know, we're under the 2-minute mark, Bill. We haven't been close to 3:15, I don't think. Bill, now you see some athletes that are
1
in-
minute and 30 seconds remaining.
in weightlifting shoes. You see some that are not. Talk to me a little bit about the advantages or disadvantages of each.
Well, I really think it comes down to what you're doing. If it's this event right here and this is all it was, then lifting shoes are made for lifting. I mean, if you're going to go mountain climbing, you're going to use mountain climbing shoes. But because you don't know what you're going to get all the time, you know, whether you're doing pistols, you're doing rowing,
1
maybe there were
minute
burpees in there
remaining.
or something like that. You may not have that ability to, you know, to choose your shoes. So, me personally, I like the 5 fingers, and I know people laugh at them. I laughed at them for a bunch of years too, but you get to feel the ground, and I think that's important. They aren't the big, spongy running shoes and things like that, but I'll tell you what, a lot of people like the lifting shoes. It keeps them solid on the ground, and I think that's
there's-
a plus in
you
this
don't
event
want
right here.
that. You don't want shock absorbers underneath
30
your feet. Not
seconds.
at
Not at all.
heavy. We're
30
going
seconds
30
left in this
seconds
heat.
left in the last heat of the second event of the team affiliate cup.
Wow,
One
the
and
big
two.
shoulder
20
press right there. That's
seconds.
That was
275.
275. It almost
Shoulder
looked
press,
like
or
he
push press.
pressed it.
As another one just went up.
Same there.
Locking it
wow,
out.
strong
Nice.
work. Strong work. We're under 10 seconds here. This is the last heat of the second.
3,
Yeah, one after
2,
another.
1.
Very, very
275,
big lift.
275. Wow.
Yeah, that adds up quick, Bill. 275, 275, 275. And a
hear it
great
for all the
Omaha
round
looks
of
fired up
applause
right there.
for CrossFit Omaha. Very, very
Workouts in
strong
40
work.
minutes right here.